What is it?
Carrie says bit me.
Who? How did it happen?
Hello everybody, welcome back to our channel. Guys, the girls are just getting home from school and Claire is dying to make some homemade ice cream. Like we showed you guys yesterday in our video, we pulled out the ice cream maker that we bought several years ago. I've only used it one time and it's been a really long time ago, so I'm not even sure how to use it, but I found a recipe online. We're gonna try and make cookies and cream ice cream today. Hopefully it turns out, it looks delicious. So we're gonna attempt to make homemade ice cream. So this maker, you do not have to use ice or salt. It's not like your typical, you just freeze this piece of the ice cream maker and then it freezes the cream and all the other ingredients as it goes around, and like 15 minutes you have ice cream. All right, Claire Bear, what are you gonna put in the cream?
Yeah, so what's gonna happen is we're gonna pour this and I'm gonna pour
All
it
right,
into
so
the
we
bowl.
need 2 cups of heavy whipping cream.
Okay.
That's exactly 2 cups.
Okay, dump that into our bowl. And then you need 1 cup of milk. 1 cup of milk. And we need 3/4 cup sugar.
Sugar, sugar, sugar.
So then we need our Oreos. So it says if you want it to be a crunchy ice cream, to leave your Oreos somewhat like big chunks. Don't crunch them up.
Crunchy.
So those are the mini ones. Okay, let's break those 2 up so that you have some crunch and some not crunch. Good job, add them in there. We got the cookies, milk, and cream. Okay, Carmen, give it a good stir. Stir it around, really good.
Come on, sugar, break up. Is it good enough mix?
Probably.
So, okay.
Okay,
Oh my god.
all right, so there it is mixing around. Needs to do that for, I don't know, 15 to 20 minutes.
Oh, so we'll have ice cream in just a little bit.
Yep, mixes it really, really fast. It has been about 8 minutes since we got everything poured into the ice cream maker, and it is already starting to thicken and have an ice cream consistency. This thing works pretty dang
It's
fast.
still a little bit liquidy, but it's getting really thick.
Yeah, it is. It's going quick. Way faster than like your typical ice cream makers. All right, the ice cream is all done. Looks delicious. Here, wait, let's try and scoop it off.
It looks really smooth and like creamy.
It's very creamy. We use the good cream from Costco.
The best cream in the world.
Spoon some of that deliciousness out of there. Did you try it already, Claire? You like it? Mm-hmm. They're not really good, huh?
We're the best ice cream makers.
We're the best ice cream makers.
That's a joke because I bet there's a lot more people who are way better than us.
What do you think?
That's so
The girls and I definitely enjoyed that ice cream. I put their leftovers in the freezer so Clay and the boys can try it here in a little bit. Claire and Carmen and I are gonna meet Clay up at the orchard that we have gotten several fruit from this year to pick apples. They are doing 2 days, today and tomorrow, where you can go and pick your very own apples. We've never picked our own apples before, so this is gonna be kind of a fun new experience. So we're gonna go do that. Have enormous pumpkins. Holy cow. Carmen, this one probably weighs as much as you do. How big that thing is. That is huge. Lots of big pumpkins.
I want that one because it's like fat and I like fat pumpkins.
You do. All right, we got to figure out where to go pick our apples. All right, well, you're headed back here to the apple orchard. Hopefully we can find some apples. That not everybody has beat us here to pick all the apples.
Usually they have like tools, right? Don't they make like a tool that's kind of like, except you change like a light bulb out, right? It's like got a handle, it's got like a little thing.
I don't know. I've never done this before. I've never picked any sort of fruit, so I don't really know what to expect here. All right, we've got our boxes. Claire chose a big one. Carmen chose a little one. They actually charge you by the pound once we're done, so.
I thought it was just like $10. You pick as many apples as you want and then you're out of here.
That's what I thought too. And then the little, oh no, just kidding. It's $1 a pound.
I'm thinking I'd almost rather just buy the apples in front.
It's all about the experience, Clay.
Sure.
We're doing this for the experience. So the green tape over here is what we're supposed to follow. This will apparently lead us right to the good apples. These ones over here that are X'd off are not ripe, ready to eat yet. So stay out of there, he said. So we're gonna pick Gala apples first. Carmen.
You gotta grab the stem and then twist the apple.
You find one?
That's a bad one.
I've got a great idea. We should walk to the bottom, work our way back up, because nobody's gonna be picking apples at the very bottom.
Let's go.
That's a good idea. All right, we found the mother load of apples here.
Yeah.
We didn't even have to go to the bottom. Just found our
There's a lot.
tree.
on here. So be very, no.
So you gotta hold.
So lost.
You gotta hold the
I
stem.
was twisting it. It's so lost.
I got like 36 million apples. I got a lot of good ones. I'm just gonna come over here. Oh, I got two connected.
Whoa.
I think you want something to have some good red on it, right? Like some bright red.
Yeah, you want some red. Do you know what kind of apples these ones are? These ones are really red, huh?
Yeah.
These ones might be more ripe. Just make sure they're not squishy.
You finding some good ones? Come down here by Carmen. She's got a whole tree full of red ones.
Take a bite of that apple. Let's see what it tastes like. We accidentally got in the red zone, so we're gonna see if are they ripe enough?
They're hard. They're pretty sour.
Oh no. I said, oh no.
Yeah. You did?
Yeah.
All right, ladies, do you think we have enough apples? Terry's doing a little taste testing. All right, so do we have enough apples? Look in Carmen's box. It's pretty much full. Claire's box, about half full. Should be enough for us, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if we can possibly eat that many apples. We're gonna have to get out the Nutella, maybe some caramel.
We got a great apple haul. We got some caramel to go with it and some corn.
That is the best stuff out there. I'm afraid we did not get enough of this to go with how many apples we got.
We're gonna have to make some other things with those apples. Apple crisp, apple pie, a few things like that.
Apple cider.
Apple cider, anything and everything apple you can think of.
Yeah.
Guys, we were just getting home from the apple orchard and Austin just left to head out on his homecoming date. They're going to that haunted house. Like he said, it's the third scariest in the nation. So I cannot wait to hear all about it as soon as he gets home. He's gonna get home extremely late, but I'm sure he's gonna rush right in and tell us everything that went on. Carmen, was there anything exciting or weird, anything like that happened at school today?
Kind of.
Kind of. What is it?
Kid at recess bit me.
Who?
A kid at recess bit me.
Kid at recess bit you. How did that happen?
I don't really know. So I was standing at the playground and this kid came up and he bit me and he like ran away, and then I turned around to see who it was and I only got to see the back of his head. I didn't know who it was.
So it was a bite and run.
Yeah.
The kid bit you on, like, where did he bite you?
Right here.
So he bit you on the arm and then he just took off.
Yeah.
Do you know what grade he was in?
I think he was in first grade because he was pretty small.
Pretty short. So you don't know who he is, he just bit you and took off. Did you tell any of the teachers?
I went out to an aide and then the bell rang. She's like, are you in fourth grade? I was like, yeah. And she's like, then go line up because your bell rang. And I was like, bit.
But I just got bit by this kid. And so the teachers don't like you to be a tattletale too, right?
Yeah.
But I think, like, man, if a kid bites you, I think that's something you could, like, you know, you should probably tell him. With something small, like, I don't know. It's kind of hard though when they tell you not to be a tattletale. Like, you're like, okay, where do I draw the line?
Seriously, you're like,
So.
well, I guess I'm just gonna have to live with it.
Hey, well, if a kid bites you again, I want to know about it, Ken. You better tell a teacher.
I know.
If the aide doesn't listen to you, you got to talk to your teacher about it, all right?
Okay.
So is your arm okay now?
Yeah, that was
Did it hurt really bad at the time when it happened?
not really. Yeah.
I mean, the mark was on there for quite a while. It's been like at least a few hours. So it's lasted for a while, so it must have been pretty hard.
I mean, like, it was just like out of nowhere, so like I didn't really feel it at first.
Sheesh.
It was just so like awkward.
That is awkward. All right, kiddo. Claire, what are you doing on the counter over here?
Watching YouTube.
Watching YouTube. You better hop down, all right? It's not safe up there. Tara, what do you think about this bite and run that happened at school today? Have you ever heard of that?
I've never heard of that. It's a first for me.
Now, Carmen likes to retaliate, so I'm surprised she did not run this kid down and, like, you know.
Slap him or something?
Yeah, something like that. I was done. Whatever.
I was trying to, but the aide was like, don't line up, what?
She's like, what?
She was like telling me, no, your bell just rang, so you have to go line up.
Oh.
The aide intervened and saved
The
poor
kid,
child.
the kid was saved by the bell, is what you're telling me.
Yeah.
The thing is, she doesn't even know who he is. Luckily, she does not know who he is for his sake. Because I'm sure she would retaliate. We'll have to talk to her about forgiveness. Because, like I said, it's a good thing that she did not know who this kid is.
But we might need to find out who this kid is. If he's just going around the playground biting kids, that's a problem. So
That is a problem. So
I need to figure that out.
yeah, if he ends up biting too hard. So hopefully it doesn't bite too hard, or we are gonna have to get involved. So Carmen mentioned that, and it was just kind of a crazy story we had to add in here at the end. But you know, on a side note, we got a lot of apples. We can make some apple crisp, apple pie. Anything with apples in it. That was a lot of fun. I've never picked my own apples.
Neither.
You just get them at the store and throw them in the bag.
Yeah.
But it was kind of neat. I think it'd be cool to have an orchard with a lot of different fruit trees and a big garden. We don't really have a spot for a garden here, but Cherry and I would love a piece of land. We could go out there, teach the kids how to grow a garden, maybe raise a few chickens at least, so we could have some eggs as well.
Yeah, maybe one day.
So, guys, we appreciate you watching. We love you, and we'll see you guys back here tomorrow.